This is your time. Thanks so much for being here. All praises to the Most High, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, and reverence to Divine Mother, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. You should be so proud of yourself if you tune into this message, because this is a sign by you stumbling across my path that you are in a winning streak. There is going to be a win after a win after a win. So no matter what it seems, there may seem in the physical, in this matrix, it may appear, give the illusion that odds are stacked up against you. But just trust and believe that if your spirit is filled with happiness and joy, when you're able to, no matter what is going on around you, if you're still able to tap into feeling peace, feeling joy, even about the littlest things, this is a spiritual sign that you are winning. You're growing in your faith. You're beginning to walk in a better sense of alignment with what God has for you. And you're beginning to have an outpouring of bearing of fruits from the Spirit. So, children of the Most High, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, I want to share with you a few signs that you are progressively tapped in to Holy Spirit. As I mentioned about inner peace, that's one that is at the top of the list, because no matter what you're experiencing, God's peace is omnipresent. It's all over you. And so let's go to Philippians 4:7. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ. So as you're beginning to have physical evidence that you're beginning to win in this season, understand that with this favor that you have, it is going to be something that you have to prepare yourself for. Because sometimes what is going to happen in your life when you have been able to have endurance is that the blessings and the favor that begin to come into your life, they're going to be so massive that it may take you aback. And so as you're beginning to feel this huge significance of major changes in your life, ease in your life, and peace, you'll just be going about your business, okay, taking care of chores or whatever, and then you will begin to feel like this sense of peace that just comes over you. That's the presence of the Holy Spirit. And right now, as many people are facing uncertainty, if you're still able to conjure up peace in the midst of the storm, that is your indicator. So pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what's happening for you. Do not allow yourself for not even another minute to give in to the things that happen in the physical, because there's greatness on the precipice of your life. And I also want to share with you your increase of self-awareness. Okay, you're beginning to recognize that the Most High is transforming you. And so what this looks like is there may be inconveniences that come up. Say, for instance, you go to the post office, okay? And you know how it is in there. Sometimes, it can be a very long wait, and this could inconvenience you. But instead of you taking it out on someone, instead of you having a short fuse, you understand that, okay, it's not personal. This is business, okay? So by you not acting off of impulse, by you trusting that, okay, I'm going to still get whatever it is I need taken care of done, then this is showing that God has transformed your heart. He has not allowed you to have a hardened heart. And within this society, if you still manage to have a sense of softness about yourself, especially when it comes to women, okay? If you're still able to go through this spiritual journey we call life and not allow yourself to be jaded, not allow yourself to feel as if you have to be combative or argumentative, then that shows that you have a transformed heart and a renewed spirit. All right, let's go to Psalm 139:23. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. So in the midst of these changes that you're experiencing, again, you're going from this place to that place, and there's going to be things that don't always go your way, but you don't allow those things to shake you. You do not allow those things to cause you to step outside of your character. And even if you have done so in the past, sometimes God allows you to be positioned in circumstances and situations to cause you to grow, to cause you to see that, okay, it's really not that deep. I'm still going to be able to accomplish whatever it is that I need. I'm still going to be able to have what it is that I need for myself. I just have to be patient and endure the process. And this is another sign, like your wins are becoming so evident. Another thing too I want to share is you're less attached to the outcome. You're trusting God's plans over your life. And by you doing so, again, from the outside looking in, there may be individuals that see what it is that you're doing. You may not necessarily give them a full explanation, and you don't owe them any, but there's going to be times where you're going to have to be your own cheerleader. You're going to have to root for yourself. And by doing so and understanding that as long as God is on your side, you will not fail. You're going to win. And so you become less and less attached to the outcomes because you know it's going to happen. If you're putting forth good fruit, if you're putting forth good seeds, you're going to have the fruit. It's going to come to harvest. And so this is why there's nothing for you to necessarily worry about in the interim. Whatever situations that you had to experience, oftentimes they needed to happen in order for you to come into the fold of who you genuinely are, at the core of who you are. So don't allow yourself to doubt it. It's happening. You are beginning to win. And I also want to share Proverbs 3:5-6, which says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Okay, moving into a place of true gratitude, because it's beyond just our limited understanding of what God is doing for you. Sometimes God is telling you, okay, don't take it that deep. I'm going to avenge for you. And he will. So whatever it is that may be posturing in your physical reality, understand that it is not something that can overcome you. It's not going to be something that is going to take you down and destroy you. In fact, it's going to refine you. And you're going to come out of this season, entering into this new season, because we're headed into Passover and then Resurrection Sunday. When you move into this new season, and you realize that a lot of things that presented itself in your 3D matrix was a part of your former reality. Now you're moving into a new reality where there's going to be a sequence of wins. So get prepared. You may have been gone without, you may have been penny pinching, but whatever it is that you have been doing, it is showing up for you in a major way. Like, I'm telling y'all, when these physical blessings begin to show up in your life, and I'm not just talking about, because you're already receiving the blessings. If you're able to receive a sense of peace and happiness, regardless of your circumstances, you may have been in the darkness, but the Most High God has caused you to now see in the dark. Like, this is a divine alignment that you're having. So be grateful and be content because you're being blessed. So welcome to this new season of wins.